Howdy. How's it going? Welcome back. We're playing Danganronpa. That's what we're playing today. That's what I'm gonna be doing. That's it. That's the game that we're playing. This is the game that we're playing. Oh, yep. Hope you had a good day today. If your day is just starting, hope you have a good night. Yep, that's the gist of things. I'm playing Danganronpa. Man, what a game. Can't believe it. Danganronpa. Trigger, Happy, Havoc. That's what we're playing. Oh, it's the it's the time for the trial. That's probably gonna be the entire stream is the trial. Cause they're very long. Whoa! Where'd you come? Hello. Hello. Is this an Animal Crossing reference? Chat? Chat?
Wrong.
Incorrect. I don't believe it.
Boy, tough crowd.
You're not playing along.
Stop talking. Okay. Hey!
That has to be a Tom Nook reference. I wouldn't believe it if it wasn't. The pain train equals elevator.
Let's go. Please.
I still don't have a culprit in my mind, honestly. So we'll figure it out during the trial. No, we have the note, I'm telling you.
Hey.
I mean, not exactly, but no, we got yeah. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for the two that lost their lives. Ow! Ugh! Oof. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka. The one who killed two of our friends. The killer is... you! The killer is among us. Chat, the killer is among us. It might be Celeste, chat.
Hey.
It wasn't me, you gotta believe me.
Yes.
I'm Big Mac. Yep, we're going down. Still going back. Ding. Yo, it's all blue this time. What's going on over here? Your school life is slowly reaching its climax. What?
Come on.
Stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. I would have ran an ad if I could have. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Yep. Increases time limit for each phase. I don't think I have much, yeah. Yeah, I've been wasting my free time events. It's all G. I guess I'm done. It's time for the class trial.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Okay.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment.
But if you pick the wrong one...
then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Wowza.
Now then, to begin with...
We already know who did it!
Incorrect, Aoi.
Was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit. Don't try and deny it! You killed them!
Hang on, we still got 2 hours left of this class trial.
Someone knocked me out. I was asleep the whole time. I don't know anything about it.
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Who are you calling a murderer?
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence. Blueprints for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it, and all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling.
It is.
It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know. I don't know.
There's no way Hero's the killer. Guys. Yasuhiro's message, the blueprints, the costume.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
No, just hold on a second.
What am I supposed to do now?
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't. It's not true.
Hiro, why?
No, just hold on a second.
I guess your room and blueprints are like...
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff.
I don't know, I'll go for the message.
No, just hold on a second.
Everything we found in your room.
Man. No, there's no contradiction here.
Everything we found
It
in
was
your
his room.
The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough.
Shoot.
I'm about to fail the trial immediately. Oh my goodness.
Everything we
What's-
found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all
Wait, no.
that you are the culprit.
It's
not true. It's
Hero, what?
no.
I'm gonna go for
Hold on a second.
blueprints and blueprints.
Everything we found, the blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough.
I guess not.
Shoot.
Bro, Celeste.
Everything we found, the blueprints, the suit parts.
Yeah, let's go blueprints and then your room.
True. It's
Hero, what?
no. Just hold on a second.
Everything we found in your room.
What? What?
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
It's not true. It's
Hero, what?
no. Just hold on a second.
Compelling evidence that Hero's the killer. Is that really true?
Everything we
It
found
seems
in
like
your
it.
room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough. that
I'll
you
go for
are
the costume and
It's
then
not true. It's
Hero, what?
no.
your
Hold on a second.
room.
Everything we found in your room.
I failed. Guys, they think it's me now. I failed. Nobody believes me. The trial was like actually 3 minutes long. Too bad.
Is this real?
I'll give it another shot.
Give up yet.
What? 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 I don't know if I'm being brain dead or like if this is actually like what is going on.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Hero, why? Why did you kill them?
No, just hold on a second.
What?
Everything we found in your room.
We have his
The
message,
blueprints, the suit
his
parts,
blueprints,
they are all proof enough
and his actual
that you are the
costume.
culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff.
It's not true. It's
Hero, what?
no. Just hold on a second.
What? What? I'm actually stumped. What? 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 Alright, which one's correct? The blueprints. Yasuhiro's message. Okay.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints.
I didn't do this already? Okay. Okay. No, I guess that's wrong.
Are we sure Hiro really made those blueprints?
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hiro wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared.
Yeah, the blueprints have bad handwriting on
The
them.
handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Well, maybe not naturally, but like, you know, you can change your handwriting.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
I guess
Come
not.
on. I'm not smart enough to think I've tried to change my handwriting anyway.
So Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
And he's not the only one. I think Hiro's innocent as well.
No way. Games thinks Hero's innocent. That's crazy.
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit? Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit.
Was him.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
Who was in the Robo-Justice suit?
Hina? Hiro? Hina? The Illuminati? Was it you? No. Is Hiro. Is Hiro. It had to have been Hiro. Gold, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I guess it was Hiro.
Hiro, I can't think of anyone else.
Gold, how's it going? How's it going? I'm playing through Danganronpa. I don't know when I'm finishing this. But you know, can't be that long. I don't think this game's that long.
Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit, and we never found any kind of second suit.
Good morning from Tokyo? Is that true? Is that true, Gold? Chat? Are you in Japan? Yes, I am. That's hype. That's so hype. That is so hype. That is so hype. That is absolutely amazing. I got here like 2 days ago. Dang. Good stuff. Are you on vacation? Or are you in Japan for a different reason? That's crazy. You're in a Persona reference. You are a Persona reference. Different reason. Okay. I see. I see. That's hype. That's hype. You should be hyped right now. You should be ecstatic. You should, yeah, I don't know. I'd be acting like a big anime enjoyer if I was there.
Then there can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hiro didn't do it.
It makes perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
Oh, what if the culprit smacked people with the hammer and then Hiro was the one dragging Hifumi away? Hifumi? Persona 5?
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
Oh my.
What? Now that's a bold assumption.
That is a bold
And
assumption.
what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes.
Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
No, you listen to him.
All things have a proper order.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body.
I'm at Yokohama right now. Hang on. I'm looking up your location. Yokohama. You're pretty close to Shinjuku. That would be a Persona 5 reference. Man, that's sick. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I'm jealous, Gold. I'm jealous.
It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items. Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
My hotel's in Shibuya? Oh my goodness gracious. That's Persona 5. What? What? Man. Yeah, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I'd be talking about Persona 5 the entire time if I was there though. Japan. Man, can't believe that this happened. What a tragedy. What a tragedy. Yeah, Hifumi and Taka are dead. It's a bit unfortunate, but yeah. What? Oh, it was the dolly.
I got it!
I got it! I've seen the big walkway there, the Shibuya crossing. That's sick, Gold. Yeah, I hope you're having a good time. Wait, what's happening? Man, the ultimate is dead. Yeah, that's unfortunate, bro. The ultimate. Wait, the dolly? Oh, the tarp? You talking about the tarp?
I got it!
Oh, okay, yeah.
They were
A dolly and a tarp, right? Yeah, we shouldn't have asked that as a question.
Let's see if I can explain. Taka's body
What?
disappeared from the equipment room, and then we rediscovered it in the repository.
Hang on, it's really cheap here. 100 yen for train tickets? That's cheaper than I expected, honestly. I thought it'd be a little bit more. That's yeah, it's actually insane. Bro, in P5 it's 120 or 240. That's crazy. How much is Bullet Train? I know the Bullet Train is expensive. Muy expensivo. Takai, as some would say. I don't know.
And when we found it for the second
Well,
time,
100 yen
it
for
was
train
wrapped in
tickets,
blue
that's
tarp,
kind of
right?
cracked. YouTube emoji, game over. I don't want to be on that. I saw G gold. That's crazy though.
It was the same tarp that up until then was stored in the equipment room. So the killer must have seen it there and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body.
Makes sense to me.
That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing.
My sleep's been poo-poo. You're trying to get used to it? That makes sense. I don't know where you live, but I'm assuming it was not in the same time zone as Japan. Don't tell me where you live, by the way. Do not tell me where you live. Don't tell me where you live. Do not tell me where you live, Gold. Do not tell me where you live. Okay, well you just told us where you lived. I think that's probably fine. that's probably fine. Well, I know where you live now. It's a big country. It's a big country. You know, it's fine. That's fine. That's sick though. So that's where your hometown is. That's where you live. Don't get any more specific than that. All right. Yeah, Australia is. Nah, bro does not live in Australia. Bro lives in. Not the same time zone as Japan. I'll tell you that much. Is Australia in the same time zone? They're very close. They're extremely close. Like, Australia is directly south of Japan. Might be one. Oh, Japan's an hour ahead of Australia. Huh. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, so they're pretty close. That's sick though, Gold. I hope you I hope your trip was for good reasons and you're having fun. And you're having fun.
But when the body disappeared,
So did the dolly.
later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository,
We found the dolly there as well.
so did the doll.
So did the dolly. My Australian friend can actually communicate with me.
Am I right?
Yeah, you guys can communicate in like normal time. And you're like pretty close with each other in time.
But are you sure you are not mistaken?
I'm pretty sure I'm not
Are you
mistaken.
absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body?
Yeah.
That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
No, I'm telling you. It's Celeste. I was talking to Celeste. Yeah. But yeah, Gold. I am Asian. I am Asian. That's me. I'm one of like over 1.7 billion Asian people. How many Asian people are there in the world? How many Asians in the world? 4.75 billion? That's 60% of the world population. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, China and India alone are 2.8. Ah, that's nice. Are you Chinese, Taiwanese, Japanese? Munlagoyik Nam? I'm Vietnamese. That's me.
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
There is no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway.
Dang, Celeste.
We have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
Dang, Celeste. Aw, there's more? Reloading. People in Japan are not the nicest? Oh. Yeah, to to foreigners, that's yeah. That's what I've heard. Can you speak Japanese? Wait, reload? Reload like Persona 3 reload? What? Oh no. I have a translator, buddy. Oh, you have a translator? That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Good luck, have fun.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Do your worst. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Do your worst.
I'm doing terrible.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree.
Why is this so hard?
Do your worst. You have it wrong. I cannot agree.
Oh my goodness. I survived with like 1 heart. Oh my goodness. People are really short here. Oh man.
Asking for proof that the dolly moved.
There's yes, that is I think the average Japanese height is shorter than the average place that you live in height.
When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire marking that matched the dolly wheel's tread. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room.
I'm 5'11". Jeez, you're like you're pretty good height. Yeah, that's pretty good height. I think you're taller than the average Japanese citizen. Oh, the MC talks? What? Yeah, the MC talks. This is not Persona.
And as the blood
That's how you know
dried
it's not
on the tires,
Persona.
They moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
How's it been? Have you found anything Persona related, Gold?
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Who the culprit is?
The subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
I'm not sure that really matters.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer.
Oh. Oh, a lot of JJK posters in Shibuya. I see. That makes sense. The Shibuya incident. That's kind of cool, actually. Yeah, I like that. I didn't know that. I mean, I'm not walking around Shibuya every day, but yeah, I didn't know that. Is Persona 3 old news? Came out in like 2 months ago, yeah. Flappy Blixus, hello. Hello, how's it going? They're like stores and train stations. It's kind of weird. Huh. Like a convenience store? A konbini, as some would call them.
If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
Flappy Blixus, it's been a while. It has been a little bit. I missed you. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm still playing anime game. No, kind of like a street venue type thing. Oh, okay. Just like on the side of the road, people are selling stuff, but like it's in a train station, like a little stand. You can't bend in the waist, or you can't bend at the waist. In 40 days, I finally end school. Can't wait. That's always exciting. For summer.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room.
It's always exciting.
From there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, have to do is bend
Oh,
over.
but you can't.
No, it's wrong.
No, that's wrong. I dropped something on the ground.
But you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low.
I got it. Okay. I accidentally ate wasabi. People were laughing at me. Have you eaten wasabi before? Oh, Flappy Blixus. You have doing progress. 189 subs. Nice. Yep, we're getting close to 200. If someone could create 11 alt accounts, that'd be nice. Not actually. Gold. No, you haven't eaten wasabi before. I see. Just there's a first time for everything. It is kind of strong, I will say.
But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
What do you mean?
Think
You've
back
been
to what
eating
you
good.
said when we were all checking out the suit
Yummy
specs,
food.
Remember?
Oishii tabemono. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. I was stumbling around. Reveal your two form? What?
Not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist.
What do you mean by that?
Am I right about that?
Reveal your true form. Ah! And then I just go Super Saiyan. Yep, that's me. I'm Goku.
Now that you mention it, yeah.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
It would be pretty hard.
Totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Ooh, true.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
No, Genocide Jill, you can't take the suit off. There's a clasp in the back that you can't reach. I got it!
I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember,
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself?
Hero wasn't just making it up?
Of course I wasn't making it up.
No one trusted him.
if he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
Yep.
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
Yep.
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took?
I don't know how she got such a clear picture.
You all
She's gotta be the
look at it,
culprit.
Did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice?
I want to go to
Whoever
Kyoto.
was in that suit
Oh,
is not the culprit. How do you explain that?
yeah, that would be a Persona 3 reference. And a P5 Strikers reference too. Man, gold. I hope you're having a good time. What are you doing right now, actually? What are you doing? Why are you watching the stream?
Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
How'd you get hurt? That guy hit me.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question.
Chilling at a cafe. Dang.
And the culprit are one and the same. It was Hiro, without a doubt.
I don't know how to translate that. I know cafe is kisaten.
Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Wait, hang on. I haven't been paying attention to the game. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hiro. Ain't no way, owie.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion.
Yeah. Oh, you're trying to figure out where to go. Okay. What to do, where to go. Talking to your pal. I hope you're having a good time.
Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things
From every angle.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
Gold, my translator buddy's kind of cute. Okay. You should. I don't know how viable this is, but I winked at you. Wink, wink. You got this, Gold.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Time to Riz. You got this, Gold. you got this. Pull out your Rizziest pickup line.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened. I suppose we could start with this morning.
Oh, we're actually gonna just go through the entire process again.
4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up. So we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto.
Makoto! What? Is that a Persona 3, 4, and 5 reference? Chat! Chat! Man, that has to be. I remember watching a video and like, yeah, apparently at the end of Persona 4, some mom yells out to their child whose name is Makoto. So it's gotta be P4 reference also. P3, 5, what? Chat? Is this a real?
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume.
Yep.
As it turns out, it was Robo-Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo-Justice had abducted Hifumi.
What?
We were soon
Hifumi.
joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect.
Yep.
But not long after leaving the nurse's office,
What? What's wrong? What? Celeste is throwing out claims left, right, and center.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor. And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
Celeste! What's wrong? The strange costumed man. Bro ran away. I wonder who the killer is. Yeah, me too. My eyes are on Celeste. I actually don't remember who the killer is. Since my playthrough was a little while ago. What was that? Came from downstairs. It must have been the killer. Hifumi! No!
at that point we decided to divide up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office.
Oh. Make sure you pay attention to what people say. You might catch something suspicious. Yeah, I've been half paying attention, Gold.
While Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office,
Hifumi is dead.
Dead.
On the ground.
And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement.
Wait. I want the other group's insight on when they heard the body discovery announcement. The group that found Taka.
I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room.
Ouch.
We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time.
Oh, I guess they found both bodies at almost the exact time.
Long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi.
What? I mean, there was like a second sound that played after
we left the physics lab,
the first one.
we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising.
What did Celeste say? Hifumi's body has disappeared? Oh, that is pretty surprising.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Nah,
Then
she was
we
capping.
remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
This can't be happening. Bro's confused. Are we hallucinating all this or something?
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing.
Everyone's going missing.
Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies. And after some time,
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository. Which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
I think that about covers it.
I think that about covers it.
The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated.
Wait, did they talk
It
about when
certainly seems to
they
me
heard
that
the
these are not a
second
simple series of connected
the
events.
second body discovery noise?
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation.
Ooh,
And from
Kyoko might be
there,
onto
we can
something.
uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
The contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. In order to uncover the truth of this case, I have to find them, no matter what. Are we gonna look at his wristwatch, perhaps?
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was
Hang on.
after? We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a...
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
No, that's incorrect. Are you at Vietnam Kid because you go live, or do you go live because you're at Vietnam Kid in 07?
So, regarding Taka's death.
Is this a JJK reference?
Or perhaps it was after? We already know what order they were. Taka came last.
Hang on, incorrect, Aoi.
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Okay.
It's true that Hifumi was while Taka's death came.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
I'm Vietnam Kid 07 because I go live. Or oh man, but I might also go live because I'm Vietnam Kid. I like this. I like this a lot.
Taka came last.
It's a very philosophical question.
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Oh my goodness.
It's true that while Taka's death.
See? So it's obvious Taka came.
We
We already know Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Okay, well it was wrong anyways. Kyo, yo, I'm here. Welcome back, Kyo. Oh my goodness, I'm down to half a heart, chat.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder.
Hang on,
before
Kyo.
Hifumi, or perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with while Taka's death came from a swing.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
I mean, no, Aoi. I bought some clothes from my school's thrift club for $3. Now that's what we like to call a steal.
Regarding Taka's
You'll love to hear
death,
it, Kyo. You'll love to hear
I
it.
wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed in.
Wait, no, that's not what I meant to do.
Taka came last.
What makes you say?
Because of the number.
It's true that while Taka's death.
See? So it's obvious.
Am I supposed to take the order and go against numbering? What? Bro, these are too hard, man.
Perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing
No
with
way.
Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious
Okay.
Taka came after. So, I wonder if, or perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that while Taka's
The
death.
numbering.
So it's obvious Taka came. So, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed.
The numbering. No, that's wrong.
Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers.
T-Roo. Baggy jeans, a t-shirt, and a thing that's kind of like a trench coat, or a lab coat. Is it a trench coat? I don't know what it's called. I'll search it up later. Is it meant to keep you warm, like a trench coat, or like a long cardigan? I guess those are a thing too. Is it all of that for $3, or like each thing is $3? Because all that for $3 is crazy. Each thing for $3 is still crazy, actually.
If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
All of it for $3? That's crazy. You gotta be shopping there more often, bro.
So you're saying
$3 for a drip.
wanted us to think the hammers were used in order,
Yep, but they actually weren't.
but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi?
Yeah.
Okay then, let's see the proof.
The Taka's watch says 6. Oh my goodness. This is kind of long. It's wristwatch. It's wristwatch. Oh, whoops. Wait, no, I spammed too hard. I failed. This is the second time I failed. Yes, I will give it another shot. We're getting the res. It's wristwatch. W, just show up. Oh, you can speed this up? R. Nope. What? What? Oh, it's I. Where's S? I keep on going way too fast for my own good. C. H. Oh, I missed it. Oh.
Now I understand.
I spent like $13 on the thrift club, $3 on mine, and $10 for your two friends, not each. Oh, so like 5 and 5 on your two friends. Dang, what a guy. Buying clothes for the buddies. That's nice. That's nice.
See? Look! It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer.
Because as of last night.
So if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
Must been.
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
That was a little bit. Was the blood all like dried up and stuff?
Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size.
4 on one person, 6 on another. What a guy. Top G doing that for your buddies.
That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
That's it.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window. Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
Oh. So it's gotta be Celeste.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder, but all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
What was that? Must have been Hifumi.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko. Then we all ran down to the nurse's office, and that's where we found his body.
That is what happened.
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
I dropped something else, bruh. Hello?
I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
That's gotta be true.
If that's true, where's the tape?
I don't know.
I don't know either, bro. I believe it though.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct?
I think so.
And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Anything is possible. So far from what I learned from playing Danganronpa, don't trust anybody, not even yourself. So it's Makoto.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then!
I don't know.
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body.
Oh.
Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway. In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
I don't know.
So what now, Kyoko?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about
How?
In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
No, I think he just
That's
walked.
true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing. And according to what Celeste said,
We could not have been gone for a minute or two, though. I guess. That's what it seems like to me.
his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it.
That's kind of crazy.
Carrying that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
That'd be crazy.
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
Tell me.
What? How?
He just walked.
Body were to move itself.
He walked, bro, I'm telling you.
The dead body moved on its own?
No! Not another... ghost!
Okay, so the first, like, body getting discovered sound was for Taka. And then Hifumi just moved up to the third floor and pretended to be dead. But then he actually died.
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is... we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
Yeah.
He was alive?
Are
Yeah.
you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
But I mean, we found his body.
He was dead.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That it isn't possible.
If you didn't see my message for the items and money. Oh, I didn't know how many items you had. $6 was for 4 items and $4 was for 3 items. It's not too shabby if I do say so myself. It's a pretty good kill. You're getting steals. What is Celeste's account? Okay.
There's a chance he was actually still alive.
Yep.
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
I don't know about that
That's
one.
why the announcement was made.
It was Taka's dead body.
Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
It was someone else's discovery.
Are you saying that when we first met, there's a chance he was actually still...
No, it is Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
No, I wanted to just shoot it.
Maybe the announcement was intended
Wait,
to signal someone else's
ah,
discovery.
come on! I couldn't steal the last one.
That when we first... There's a chance he...
No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body that Hifumi's dead, and that is...
Are we real? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Are you saying that when we first... There's a chance he...
No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that.
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the Hifumi's dead body had been
No, why do I keep on holding
Why
Y?
the announcement
Are we really so maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's
Okay,
discovery.
now I'm just gonna tap Y, okay.
Are you saying that when we first... There's a chance he...
No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that.
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest
Just
of us.
tap. Yeah, I'm having a hard time. I was having a hard time. BC, hi man, hi.
Was the body
What's up,
discovery
BC?
announcement that was made
How's it
really
going?
intended
How do you do?
Of course it was.
How's your
The
day so
announcement
far?
came
How's your day
right
yesterday,
after we
actually?
discovered his
If
body.
it's morning.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
Yep.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail. But what I can say about the body discovery
It was only for one body.
It's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
3 or
Answer
more?
our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was plenty.
Huh?
He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered
For the first time.
which means even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again. If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
It was.
Huh? Later on?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery
Twice?
announcement twice.
Like the K-pop group? The second time was when we walked in on both bodies just sitting there.
I got it!
I got it!
We heard it a second time in the repository, when we rediscovered the 2 bodies. seem weird at the time. But it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Exactly. If we were actually
Rediscovering both bodies.
the announcement shouldn't have played.
And in reality, when the 2 dead bodies were rediscovered,
One of them was actually,
being discovered for the first time.
yeah.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet. Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
Yeah.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
I remember this.
Oh, I know!
What is it?
Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
I mean, not exactly.
I have ever heard. But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body. Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
Hifumi is still alive, bro, I'm telling you. Make your argument. Hifumi's glasses? Oh, it's gotta be the glasses.
Well, here's one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office. And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
It did.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
With clean
His
glasses.
body before being moved and his body after being moved. Other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
Incorrect. The glasses. No, that's wrong. Ha. Gotcha.
In fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository.
Yeah.
His glasses.
His
That
glasses.
fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the
Oh, my glasses. What away.
Would you like to fill the rest of us in?
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with
Just
blood.
kidding, yeah.
But when we found him again later in the repository,
Bam.
they were spotless. And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
What? I got it.
It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot. One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean.
Yeah.
And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right?
Yeah.
And whose digital camera was it?
Hifumi's, of course.
The character was Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
Rubbish can. Oh my goodness gracious, Aoi. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. I've got I've got a random side quest for you actually. Go to Dangan part 6, like 6 minutes in, around there. Nah. Yep. There's an Easter egg for you.
And the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece
Alright, hold up.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
I use
Then there's no
I
question
use a glasses
he
cleaning
belongs to
cloth.
Hifumi.
So saying is... what exactly?
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Yeah.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
Well, he needed to see to like go up the stairs. I mean, he could have like just moved the glasses, but
So let's assume
you
that
know.
Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see.
Use that or clean it with water and soap and wipe it off with paper towels. Water and soap? Do you like do you submerge your glasses in water? Or do you just use soap and water on the glass part? I have it. This is what I use. There it is. There it is. No, I turn on the sink and run it on the glasses. Okay, I don't use that much water. Rubbish can, I forgot about that. It goes hard. Yeah, just for no reason at all. Just check it out.
Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse
Becomes possible, wouldn't you say? Seems possible to me.
If he was just pretending to be dead. What was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
Incorrect. I remember this reasoning.
The fridge in the nurse's office contains
Yeah!
for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out. So he just dumped it everywhere.
All out? Like all out attack? Like Persona? Is this a Persona reference, chat?
Had to wipe his glasses off when he was done. God, what an idiot.
I like Genocide Joe.
Fumi was still alive at that point. The disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained. It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
Is Hifumi, I think. Yeah. Is Taka himself. I got it!
It could only have been Hifumi.
Domain expansion. Infinity shreds? Chat? Is that real? Have you decided on what to do, Gold?
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
Yeah, bro's crazy.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was locked?
It was.
Well, after the bodies
Wait, yeah, that's crazy.
right?
Yeah, Hifumi did lock the door and then he unlocked it. That's crazy.
Me and Sakura headed for the repository.
Go to a JJK themed shop?
The door
Dang!
was locked.
Gold, that's amazing. I mean, anything you could have said would have been amazing. Or are there any themed cafes running right now that you would be interested in? I gotta go to one of those. I don't know yet. Makes sense. I gotta go to one. Imagine going to a Bochi themed cafe. That'd be amazing.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside.
Yeah.
Which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
Yeah.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case.
He was one of the assailants.
But that means he took part in the murders.
I can't believe it.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you
One more piece? Chat?
There's more?
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed.
It
You
has?
know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
Oh, the note. Yeah, the note. It was the note. I got it.
You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
Yeah. A hidden note?
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
Oh, that's sussy.
In his pants?
Yes. His pants.
Well, forget about the pants.
Yes. His
Take a look at what
pants.
the note says.
I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
That's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go.
But it says 6 a.m.
Wait, this one's a little different.
In my note it said,
Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
See, then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
It's
not the same.
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro. And that person could only have been...
Hifumi's pants!
My God!
It was Hifumi's
That's
pants.
right. Taka!
No, it was
The
Taka.
killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection! I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right?
Yep.
So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy.
TikTok.
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right?
Yep.
Yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
Yep, she's real scary. I can't let her get to me. Oh my goodness, where's our five things?
Huffy had the note, right?
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to me?
6 a.m.
6 a.m., I
The wristwatch.
Doesn't matter. The note has nothing to do with TikTok.
Incorrect. The time mentioned in the note. I feel like that's the key.
Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was in must have been Huffy.
But remember, what time did it...
6 a.m. The time doesn't matter. The note has nothing to do with TikTok.
No, that's wrong.
No, there absolutely is a connection.
Oh, we got him there.
What the hell are you talking about?
The note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered. You've already proved it using his wristwatch. But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
Which is where Taka was killed. I see.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note. I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Well, when you put it like that. No further objections.
Yeah.
Someone used that note to trick Taka, just the same as me. The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster.
Telling people they'd find a way out. Found a way out.
But if they gave the note to Taka, what was Hifumi doing with it?
Ah, goofy. Crazy girl laugh. Yeah, she's being goofy.
Stuff down his pants, no less.
Most likely.
What's going on? Hifumi? Yeah, he stole it. Hundo P. You stole it?
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show us.
What is the Taka scrap of paper?
I got it!
I got it.
When I searched Taka's body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper. If I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is... I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found.
We didn't
hidden on
realize
Hifumi.
at all.
Then Taka's scrap.
And Hifumi's no.
Yup, they're from the same piece of paper.
Chat.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note.
Yeah.
Hifumi tried to free the note from its death grip.
Death Note. Death Note chat. I think the Fontaine arc in Genshin Impact is... Oh, I think the Fontaine arc in Genshin Impact took reference from the courts in Dangan and Ace Attorney. That might be true. That might be true, BC. That might be true. It might just be a court system, but nah, it's got to be a Dangan reference. So what we're saying is Genshin Impact is a Dangan reference. That's got to be true.
Leaving behind only one small scrap. Did I get all that right?
You got all that.
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Whoa. Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure.
Yeah, it could be. Has to be.
He was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive.
Sorry, no.
Yeah, he's dead.
When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead.
Though why Taka got killed? Yeah, why Taka got killed? Yeah, bro got killed. It's unfortunate.
Who killed Hifumi?
Whoever did is the mastermind.
The true killer.
He was killed in the repository. So he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
So, he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body.
Aoi seems like waifu material. Yeah, she is. She's great.
In other words, during that time...
But Celeste though? Oh my lord.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together.
Wait a second. During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis, except for Aoi and Sakura. What?
Who are you calling a walrus?
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
What is it?
And what might that be?
Oh, I should have said, and what might that be?
The weapon?
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all. But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right?
Think so. What happened in the library?
So if Hifumi was killed in the repository, the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi,
And then put the hammer back.
Put the hammer back where they found it. But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
Hell yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
Big brain.
He's right though. I don't understand it either.
Oh, it was the hammer in the repository, and then it got cleaned.
But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers? Personally, I haven't a clue.
So which hammer was used to attack Celeste? Number 1 or number 2?
Those were accounted for in other rooms too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Then...
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
Of course it's possible.
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
Yeah, but there's hammers in the repository.
So then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
Did Hifumi kill himself? There's no way. Yep, we're finding the truth. Okay. It's gonna be Spileless Hammer.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
I think I actually looked at murdergear.com/hammertime, and it was just the Spike Chainsaw website. I gotta look for it though. murdergear.com/ come on, what is it?
Well, whatever it was, there's one. How was the culprit? How did nobody?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make it. Check out
murdergear.com/hammertime.
Well, one thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers. And, that's about it.
Oh, what? It's actually murder stuff. Or like zombie.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move
I'm surprised that was an actual website though.
Nobody witnessed them carrying it.
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
Well, what the murder weapon and that's about it.
What was used? Was it maybe Justice?
Well, whatever there's one. How was the culprit able to move around? How did nobody witness?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance!
Dang it. Thank you.
Shoot! What was used? Was it maybe Justice?
Well, there's one. How was the culprit? How did nobody?
Sounds like a Justice. Check out murdergear.com/.
Well, one thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice...
No, that's wrong.
The murder weapon wasn't a Justice Hammer at all.
No, it was something completely different.
But, seriously?
A different weapon?
Specifically,
A hammer from the repository.
the killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi. Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of grit and debris. But for some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean. And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder. If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off. I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers. Big ones, small ones, and even some flat mallet-like ones. I think whoever made the Justice Hammers used those as a basis for their design.
If that's true, that would explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository,
Where someone then used a killer hammer to kill him.
Whoever did that is the true killer. The one Hifumi was working with. And the one who betrayed him.
Celeste will do that.
Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him.
There's no way no one was working
The
together
way
with
the
him.
graduation rule works, there is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder. So the idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not?
We did.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible.
Well,
that
no,
two
it's
people
definitely
work together.
possible.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
If Celeste coerced Hifumi
In
into
this
working
case,
with her.
however, there were 2 murders.
Okay.
Based on the rules, even if more than one, only the one.
Wait, I
who
think we're
actually
taking 2
succeeded in the
murders
rule
and then
holds
going for
true.
impossible.
So that only really
In this case, however, there were 2 murders.
based on the rules that even if more than one person is complicit in, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate, and assuming the rule holds true, it is
No, that's wrong. You wouldn't know that's wrong.
Since there were 2 murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
What do you mean?
If there'd only been 1 murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering. Naturally, if only one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
But
Risk versus reward benefit?
The payoff for working
come on,
together.
Makoto.
The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in a scheme. There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you.
But if both people murdered
However,
other people's,
if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
You're saying that 2 people could act as each other's accomplices to commit 2 separate murders.
yep.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime.
I believe it.
And based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka. They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
Oh,
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating 2 separate incidents. And it only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look.
oh,
A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each crime.
disappearing bodies.
By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan.
The mastermind was
To
Celeste.
avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply
Killed their accomplice.
which,
It's that easy.
if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
That's just awful. How could anyone be so cruel?
You think so? I can't help but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems...
Odd. It was Celeste. The effort made to convince us the two murders were the same. That was the main characteristic this time. She is amazing. She's almost too
I
amazing.
understand how an accomplice could be involved, but then who was the one pulling Hifumi's strings?
It was Celeste.
That's problem numero uno right now.
It was us. It might be Monica. Celeste, I wish it wasn't her, bro.
It was Celeste.
Ah, so I'm the suspicious individual now, am I? I really do hate this kind of joke.
A joke?
I wonder.
So what you are saying then is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi.
Yep.
The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him. That I would go within 10 feet of that shit from brains, that lazy, worthless, goddamn idiot!
I like how her accent just disappears.
Pardon-moi.
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support it.
Is that so?
It is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the two of you.
Yeah, coercion.
Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were working together.
The screaming? Was the screaming to mask like sound moving? No, it's not it. I just embarrassed myself in front of everyone. Sorry, chat.
I got it!
There it is.
The behavior they had in common has to do with the suspicious individual in the suit, doesn't it? The only ones who ever actually saw Robo Justice firsthand were Celeste
And Hifumi. What?
Shush. The adults are talking now.
What are you talking about?
Sorry.
No,
As
why did
you
I just say
said,
sorry?
Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual. If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
Are you saying everything they told us was a lie?
Mm-hmm.
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct? And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said?
What did she say? I saw a shadow. Oh yeah. She's saying a lot of stuff.
We headed to the second floor specifically because of what she claimed to have seen. Next, to draw us all to the physics lab up on the third floor,
She let out a blood-curdling scream.
and when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said?
I was blocking the stairs, so we headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab, it was time for her partner to get to work.
Ooh man, ooh man. Ah! Huh? What's going on over here? Must have been Hifumi. And then she's the one that divided out teams. Or it might have been us.
It was to get us to divide into two groups. So that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
That is some crazy luck,
Celeste
though.
was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
Toko, Byakuya, and Sakura.
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected. And on top of that, that piercing cry of yours early on. That was to signal
I'm glad
Hifumi wasn't
we got to listen to that again.
It was your way of telling him, we're on the 3rd floor, everything's going according to plan. Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
I just realized another strange thing.
Dang.
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead,
I certainly was not expecting this. Hifumi was murdered.
Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
I don't believe it. Everything, the whole thing was one big act.
You gotta believe it,
You
Hina.
were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Did
Yeah.
Celeste
I was feeling
tell her to
pretty
go to the
sick, so
bathroom?
Celeste took me to the bathroom. Wait, then that was...
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed. Wouldn't you
Dang.
agree,
Celeste, what?
I have no idea what you mean.
What?
Don't bother trying to deny it. You made one fatal mistake.
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but
When you first said it? She already said it?
looking back, I can say that that one little slip-up was your undoing.
Well, what happened?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know what he's
Talking
talking
about
about.
what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
They must be really enjoying this. Oh. Enjoying the sight of us standing around frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're all gonna die, just like those guys died. Who are those
I
guys?
remember her saying that too, but I don't understand what's so strange about it.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room.
Yep.
Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed. So Sakura and I left with Makoto. Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the four of us headed to the nurse's office. Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka being dead. Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Although I don't really get what it means.
He doesn't get it.
You hear that, Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said? If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
Byakuya said that Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. What is he alluding to? I mean, we don't know that Taka's dead.
All I said
Was it E-Handle?
they must really be enjoying this. enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it, what was so strange about Celeste's comment?
No, I don't know.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us.
The Celeste account?
Frightened and confused.
Can't be.
They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here.
We're all gonna die here.
We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it, what was so strange about Celeste's comment?
What was strange? Wait, we're about to die. What was so strange about Celeste's comment? We're all gonna die.
Enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us. They must be. We are going to die. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it, what was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Did the game just freeze? I mean, I know it did for me, but I don't know if it did for you.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying the sight of us standing. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like...
No, that's wrong.
That's right. There's no reason Celeste should have said,
Just like those guys died.
When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
Exactly. And we didn't run into her until after we were all out in the hall. So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
So how did you know, Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys? Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
It's Hiro.
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
Imaginations?
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw. Then what about the picture I took?
That's stage, bro.
How do you explain this picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away?
It has to be some kind of setup, right? So let's put the suit on, and then she used the camera's timer to...
I buy it actually.
Have you so quickly forgotten? You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit.
I don't know.
Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer.
I
In
guess.
other
Oh
words,
yeah,
it
yeah.
is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away.
What if the suit was empty?
If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
What could you possibly mean by that?
Is it Hifumi dragging himself away,
Surely
perhaps?
there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
No, there is no other explanation.
Yep, she's right. Other explanations? That wasn't a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away. The only other possibility is Hifumi and the suspect are dancing. Hifumi is dragging the suspect away. I got it!
It's not a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away.
It's actually the other way around.
I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
Ha ha ha.
But
certainly within the realm of possibility. The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit. We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around. And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther. If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
That makes sense.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
I believe it.
Such a thing is utterly impossible. Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
Let's hear it. Oh my goodness, the music. The handbook has to come in sometime.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out! Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight! You tried to make me look like the bad guy!
Like I said, ridiculous.
That's probably true.
As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Then the fortune-telling idiot is the culprit after all!
No way!
No, you can't bend over in the costume.
Me up in that, then you just draped it. You tried to make me look
Like I said,
Ridiculous.
As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight.
No, that's wrong. Neon, that's wrong.
Even if the person inside the suit were unconscious, they could still stand up like that. Because that Robo Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
You totally can't bend at the waist.
That's right! They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake.
Ooh.
I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Whoa.
Celeste and
I don't
Hifumi
think we've seen that
specially
Celeste
designed
sprite
and
yet.
stuck Hero into it. That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
Checkmate. Checkmate, Celeste. I am the ultimate lucky student.
Don't make me laugh, you idiot! What do you mean, checkmate?
Is that Neko Arc? This is Neko Arc. You're looking at prime Neko Arc content right here. Oh, I never noticed her earrings actually. Huh.
Celeste? Clearly, you want to cram me into your little guilty box. There's one little problem.
What is it?
Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
Hero. I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. Celeste definitely told him to say hero.
When we asked asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not? He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro. In other words, Yasuhiro Hakakure!
Right, but my name isn't really Yasuhiro. It's actually Taro.
I believe it.
Confusing statements don't make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
He did say Yasuhiro, but are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
Kyoko, what do you mean by that?
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
Hifumi? I think he said everyone's last names, yeah. He was a... yeah, he was a guy.
I got it! That's right! Our last names! He called us all by our last names!
Exactly. I know I heard him say Mr. Naegi more than once, for example.
Mr. Naegi. For serious? For real?
He did mean to say
For
Hiro's
real?
name. He would have said his last name.
Hagakure.
I'm sure it was just incidental, by chance.
Chat. This is a for real moment. This is a P5 reference.
Random chance.
Now isn't that a convenient explanation?
No. There's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal. But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Well, no. Hold on. There's one person it could apply to.
What
and
is
that's
Celeste?
She never actually told us what her real name is.
I think she has. I feel like she has.
What did you just
It's
say?
like Celestia Ludenberg.
You take your false accusations so far, I don't know whether to laugh or spit! Come on! Enough with your idiotic blather! Yasuhiro is a loser's name! Do I look like a loser to you?
Jeez.
Do I?
Dang. Sorry, Hiro.
I think I've earned the right to be a little on edge.
Okay, then fill us in.
What's your real
What's your
name?
real name?
Make sure your ear holes are wide open and listen up! My real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat myself over and over again?
She still won't give up. So then, how about our e-handbook? What? Where's your handbook? Show it to us. Where's your handbook?
Hifumi was trying to tell us something. He wanted us to know the killer's last name. Yasuhiro.
If there's one person here who might have that last name,
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real name is.
how many times do I have to tell you? My name is Celestia Ludenberg! God damn it!
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
I'm not pretending.
It's the truth.
And since you have no way to contradict me,
No, that's wrong. I searched up my thing in Google Lens. It's a button down.
The handbook.
Oh, like a button down shirt. Truth? Persona 4? What? Chat?
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right? Monokuma told us all about it before.
Is it just a really big button down? Reaching for the truth? When you start it up, it will display your name. It's white as a lab coat. Oh. Huh. Is it just a white button down? Or is it a lab coat? Wear it like a lab coat.
That's how we can find out Celeste's real
I'm sure
name.
it'll feel cooler if you think about it like it's a lab coat.
Invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
Celeste,
You're making yourself
please just tell us
suspicious.
what really happened. Please.
Just tell us.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because. Until the game's over, you never know what might happen.
Hey, she's not wrong.
Fine then.
She won't fold or something. Yeah, she won't
Let
fold.
me go over the case again, from the beginning, and shed light on all your crimes. And that'll bring everything to an end.
Here's the climax. Oh dang, why'd they draw Hifumi like that? What is this poster? I want to look at this poster. Who's this idol? A true gambler. She is a true gambler. FR. Was it? So what? Say what? Time, it's 1 AM. If you couldn't read a clock, that'd be unfortunate. And then, yeah, there's Hero. Then they're doing stuff, Robo Justice type beat. What'd they use to knock him out? I don't know, Justice Hammer 1. What did they use? Justice Hammer 2? No, this is after they knocked him out. Oh, they used a certain item to stuff him into the suit. What was it? I don't know, I'm just putting the camera. Dang, can't believe Hifumi did that. Taka's dead on the ground. For this? Oh, 4. I think it was 4. Then that's Makoto Naegi. Bro's teeth are not looking too good. Then he hit the ha 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 ha. And then he put blood on himself. Hammer 3, I think. Then I really like the way Toko's drawn in these. Then bro moved Taka. Bro turned into a cat. He's hitting the I did it for Celeste. Alright. Hifumi used the dolly. He did this. And then I don't know, this? No, it's not that. It's this. And then after they clean the hammer.
Hifumi, with an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes. First, they convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the morning. That someone they met with
was Hiro.
They drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo-Justice suit. Next, he positioned himself to make it look like Robo-Justice was attacking them, while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hiro. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker.
Which is crazy.
And then finally, at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan. They called Taka to the equipment room.
There he
And
goes.
that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder. The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room. The reason hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crime.
Which is pretty smart.
So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents. For these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims, to solidify Robo-Justice as the suspect. The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1 and the Robo-Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack story. The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2.
And then injured Hifumi.
To sell us that story. With these 2 incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on it.
Hifumi, you good?
While we did that, we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office. This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for. He took a blood packet from the refrigerator and Justice Hammer 3 and turned the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered.
Owie.
He let out a scream to draw us back, and when we returned, that's what we found.
What?
Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi.
Makes sense.
We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation. He simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office. And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he snuck into the equipment room. body in a tarp and use the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository. That explains how each of the bodies disappeared.
There it is.
But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act.
Well, he is a guy with dedication for all that. I mean, if it was for Celeste, low key, I understand. He is a guy.
All along was to kill Hifumi. And get rid of the one person who betrayed them, and they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer for the repository. That should cover everything that happened in this case.
And the villain behind it all is... Celeste, I choose you! They're kissing. I really like that picture. Sorry, you lose. Man. Celeste is, oh my goodness gracious. Lost? Nah, this is her first time losing.
Lost? When was the last time I was forced to utter such words? They hang heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Oh, she lost.
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor. I, Celestia Ludenberg.
Actually, no.
Actually, no.
I.
Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Taiko Yasuhiro. Taiko Yasuhiro. Taiko.
So, you
Taiko.
finally accepted it.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
She hasn't lost ever.
Interesting.
Well, I did terrible. Wait, I got an A? Okay. I'll take it.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin.
I like your voice.
Or, no. I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote.
Okay. Okay.
If you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote.
I don't see the lever at
When the
all.
votes are tallied, who will become the blackened?
I wonder. It's Makoto.
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Taiko Yasuhiro. That's crazy. Sorry, Celeste. We're all correct. Celestia Ludenberg, or more precisely, Taiko Yasuhiro.
Honestly.
I lost. Well, that sucks. Working with someone else was a mistake.
I knew it.
Nah, man, if it was for Celeste. Didn't have to lie to him to get I didn't have to lie to get him to agree.
So then,
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, what? Actually,
Indeed.
it was her. For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning it by name, but... Oh. Yeah. Alter ego.
Say what?
just a second. In other words,
Indeed.
I see.
I see. Whoa, where'd he get all these figures from? He's got cosplay in the corner too? Dang.
Actually,
It is about what was stolen. I know who did it. It was her.
What?
What?
are you okay with this?
It was Taka. What? Kakuchou ladies
So then,
poster.
Damnation! Say what?
Say
as for
what?
Oh,
me, as for me,
Whoa, Celeste. Whoa. These false accusations are going a little bit far. That's crazy. Bro. Bro.
Say what?
So, yeah, she did lie. This girl's an alibi maker for real. FR, BC. For real. She is. Oh my goodness gracious.
Completely unforgivable.
Whoa, Hifumi.
most unfortunate.
Huh?
Actually,
What?
Escape?
Let go.
What?
indeed.
Completely unforgivable.
Honestly,
No.
I swear, I will save her!
Oh, I thought he liked Celeste. Man, I thought Hifumi would simp for Celeste. I mean, Taika. Even she is not abused. Yeah, man, he really switched up on Celeste, huh? He switched up for alter ego. Nah, Celeste. Oh my goodness gracious.
actually,
It just so happens I've come up with a plan. The plan? Nothing. I didn't even make that connection. This is my alter ego. Anita Max Win. Anita Max Win. This is my alter ego. Oh man. The power of love.
I see.
Was that strange costume Hifumi's creation?
But
let's see.
Dang. Dang.
Well,
Are you okay with?
Once someone showed up. As I explained it to Hifumi, the plan was... At that point, Hifumi would have an alibi. Hifumi ate it up.
So in the end,
But of course.
What the heck? Well,
That's a non-issue.
Don't be mean.
I wonder about that.
Dang.
Why?
what the heck?
Is it really just for money? Has she been losing the 10 million? Yeah, I'm sure she doesn't need the 10 million.
But
You little bitch.
That was obviously a lie.
Hey,
I can't take it anymore.
you little bitch.
Man. Celeste.
This is fine.
I had a dream.
Honestly. As for me, isn't it wonderful?
Yeah, I know her dream is to live in a European castle. Oh my lord. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Chat. I wish. I was gonna make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need. What a dream.
This is fine.
I don't know, 10 million's not much. She became Ojo-sama. She did. Man.
There is nothing to be done.
Ojo-sama. She did.
Just the worst.
Oh,
Are you asking me to feel guilty? I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own needs. I feel nothing.
do you understand?
Do you understand? It's all there is to me. It's what makes me complete.
What is this?
They do have quite different values. I can even fool my own emotions. The conscious deceives the unconscious.
Yes, indeed.
If I had a choice, then I think I would like to come back as Marie Antoinette.
Hey,
Yeah. I don't believe it.
Chills, chills.
Oh, hello. Okay.
Now then, I prepared
She's
a
dying.
very special punishment. Let's give it everything.
I don't remember this punishment.
Punishment time.
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this.
Whoa, what is it?
What? Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way. is
Celeste,
why-
I'm sorry.
Actually, it's not important.
Nope, it is. Please, you're about to die.
Well then,
Please.
take care, everyone.
Take care, Celeste.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
In
in
another
another
life. There goes Celeste. Celeste has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, she got the castle. This is just like the opening. The burning of the Versailles witch. Oh dang. What's happening? Oh. Man, Celeste really do be dead, huh? Celeste's death is over. Celeste's life is over. She was. Goodbye, goth girl Taika. She will be missed. She will be missed.
What are you gonna do?
Extreme.
Let me out of here!
Too bad.
It's sad. Yes, it is. Anyway.
Hey,
No, that didn't happen.
So then, you...
What did you do? What did you do to me?
ooh.
Hang on.
Hey,
Whoa, 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 hang on.
Ooh, how exciting. Well,
Not gonna lie, I kind of like her character, but yeah. Gex. Annoy. Yeah, I like Kyoko and Celeste. They're both great.
see ya later.
Monocum has left the chat. There's one small hope.
so...
Yep.
Hey,
Indeed. Hey,
I'm going to go on alone from here.
What?
so...
Come on. What?
Me? Please, 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 Kyoko.
Goodbye.
well then.
Yo!
What? I mean, thanks, Owie.
Shall we go?
We shall.
So then...
You really came.
What's up, alter ego? Sashiburi. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time. Ooh. What's she doing?
However,
Dang, I don't need to know.
what?
I'm worried. I'm worried about you.
Indeed.
No, we going down bad for Kyoko. We are.
What?
We are. Oh my goodness gracious, Kyoko.
It's true.
Then maybe I can believe in you. Just a little bit more. Then
That's fine.
I'll tell you. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. We're going into action. It doesn't. And in the storage closet there, way in the back. This is the place that I tried to open, and then the game was like, nope, you're not gonna open this. Oh, there's only one thing to press on. Whoa. Huh?
Correct.
Kyoko's gonna notice if we like move stuff around. Hope's Peak Academy student registry. 100%. You must not leave. That's kind of weird. What's this? My head feels funny. You must not leave. I don't think so. I don't remember. What do I know? What don't I know? Oh, what's going on? Ow. It's all over. Oh, everything's gone. Well, now what? And say sorry to Kyoko. Disappoint her. Oh, everything's all green now. The time's unknown. I can't see. Wait, I can't sleep here. What's going on over here? What's going on over here? What's going on over here? The gym? I guess we're going to the gym. I can't sleep anywhere other than— oh my goodness, what's happening? Everything's all green. Kacha! What is going on? Oh my goodness. No. One side's not human, that's for sure, but... Sakura, what are you doing?
Why, you? What do you think you're doing? I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this? How dare you defy me? This wasn't part of the deal!
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Okay. But you do realize what will happen if you go through with this, right?
Sakura's dying.
You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage?
What am I looking at? Chapter 3. A next generation legend. Stand tall, galactic hero. We got 7 students left. To be continued. I think the stream's gonna be to be continued as well. Nice. Oh, get me away. Yeah, I think the stream's gonna be at to be continued. Oh man, Sayaka, they keep on just jump scaring me. Flash banging me with Sayaka. GG BC, GG. Alright everyone, yeah, we miss Sayaka, I miss Sayaka. Sayaka, my beloved. I miss Chihiro. Chihiro, my beloved. I miss Celeste. Celeste, my beloved. Man. Alright, chat. Well, I think it's time to go to sleep. So, I'm gonna wish everyone a nice night and a nice day tomorrow. It's a big day tomorrow. It's always a big day. Also, have a nice rest of your week. What's after week, month, year, decade, century, and life. Alright. Flameblade, good night. BC, goodbye. I'll see y'all next time.